Okay, welcome back to Alien Solo Episode 2. Unless it's 3, counting the character creation. I don't know. One of the numbers. 3. Okay, so we last left off, and we have our buddy Jeffries down here, and he got suited back up. He woke up. He doesn't know where he is, but for some reason, he found this note by Kay pasted to his cryo sleep chamber. And he doesn't really remember why he's here. He found out that they tried to open or something, and he was just left inside because of some issue. He thinks something happened, and instead of trying to wake him up, that they just kind of kept him in kind of basically a coma until someone could get around and get the cryo chamber opened up. So maybe they were waiting to wake him up once they got on dock. So he thinks maybe, because he can't see outside, that maybe he's in dry dock, because he also found that for some reason the door here is welded, which doesn't make any sense. But there's still everyone's cards up here. Their placards are on their lockers, so he is not sure. He's very confused where he is. He doesn't really have a memory of why he's here because of the long coma. He did suit back up. He did kind of sleep down here. He was just kind of resting, trying to figure out what to do next, and he heard some sound right behind him, and he kind of got scared. He thought there's a space cat in here or something. Yeah, that's better. Closer up. So there must be some kind of space cat in here. So Jeffries has to figure out how to get out of here. There's really only one way. He's going to have to climb through the Jeffries tube, or not even Jeffries tube, the air ducts. But you know, Jeffries like, crap, the door's welded shut. I can't get out. I'm going to have to get in through here. I'm going to have to find, I think he's going to go back in, and he gets back in, and he's going to have to find, maybe there's a piece of equipment somewhere around here. Some kind of multi-tool. He needs a multi-tool, and he needs a flashlight if he's gonna see him like in there. So let's see. Can he find a multi-tool over here? I'm gonna assume there's flashlights, because on a ship, you know, if lights go off or something like that, the crew's gonna be in the dark. So I think there's probably a little emergency lights kind of all over the place where you could kind of grab like a little portable light or something if something happens on the ship. There's probably emergencies, but can he find multi-tool or something? What can he find that can get him out of here? Let's see. Let's see if he can find a multi-tool. 4. Yes. Okay. So he's just kind of doinking around over here. I think there's some kind of supply cabinets where people kind of have stuff, and I think he's able to find this little multi-tool, little basic tool, screwdriver, little pocket wrench or something like that. And he comes back out. He's like, okay, all right, let's see. He's going to take some time, and he's going to unscrew the little space bolts and space sprockets that are on here, and he's going to go inside. He's like, I have to get out of here. Okay, all right, got my flashlight. I'm going to crawl in here. Okay, so he is now in here. So where's he going to go? Well, he knows that going that way is going to get him on the opposite side of that door. There's only 2 paths. He doesn't want to go that way, because that doesn't make any sense. He's not thinking that way. He's thinking like, I got to get on the other side of this door. So he's just going to go there. Okay, so I think this journey is pretty easy, but I think once he gets here, let's get some fun stuff. So I think he gets to the edge of here, and he's going to unscrew it, and he's just going to kind of lower himself down and plop. Because he's not that scared yet. There's really no reason to be. But there's an alien game, so we need to get some danger stuff. And if we look at the solo rules here, let's kind of learn as we go, right? And that's kind of fun for you guys, right? So there's a danger level. The longer you survive, the greater the dread and danger. Manage your pace, use the danger level. It starts at 0, maxes out at 10. Well, we're at 0. So that's phase 1, low danger. And I wanna do something fun. So next we can check an event. So we're going to roll 2d6 and see what happens in this room. Is there anything kind of weird in this room? Event check. 63. Not 63. That's a 9. Oh, no event. Well, that's boring. Oh, okay. Well, I believe the dice. The dice said what happened, so nothing happens. Okay, so he pops out of here. Boink. And he's just in this area. And I don't know, is anything kind of coming back to him? Does he kind of know? I don't think so, because this is just a very basic, kind of hatchway going down. But I wonder if there's any plates. There's kind of an area. There might be something. Wait, he knows where he is. I forgot. That's right. Hand in there. Yes, that's right. He remembers he's on the USCSS Hippocrates. And he knows that it's some kind of vehicle, deep space vehicle. I don't think he learned enough. He just learned that the name of the vehicle is here. When he kind of was deep diving, it just had it on the top, but he wouldn't have gotten any information in the cryo sleep chamber of what it does or what mission or anything like that. So he's going to have to get out of here. He's going to have to figure out where to go. But I assume there's some signs up here. There's got to be signs, like where's this going and where's that going? So I don't know, because I'm just using this map. So, okay. So to the north is the mess hall. We know that. In the way. And we know to the bottom, get up there, is the infirmary. Okay, that makes sense. So we know that this is the infirmary this way, and we know that this is the mess hall. And we know that this map is popping up. But that's okay. Well, that makes me think, well, where does he go? I don't know, let's just roll, because I don't know. I don't know what Jeffries wants to do. Both places make sense. Maybe his stomach suddenly growls because he hasn't eaten any real food in a while, so he might want to head to the mess. But he might want to go to the infirmary and try to figure out, maybe run a bioscan on himself. So let's say 1 to 3 goes to the mess. 4, 5, 6, he goes to the infirmary first. 5, so he goes to the infirmary. All right. So next is we got to find out if these doors are open. Is the infirmary door sealed? Yes. Okay, I think, what the hell is going on? Why are these doors sealed? That doesn't make any sense. It's sealed on this side. Both of these, I think. Well, this is definitely sealed on out here. For sure, I know that much on this side. But what about that one? No, it's sealed on the other side. So somebody was over there sealing that door, and they sealed him in there is what he's thinking. What the hell's going on? I don't have any way to get through there. I'm going to have to head to some kind of garage or something to get some real stuff. That's another thing. I mean, where does this go? This goes down to the lower level, which has stuff like bunks, showers, and engineering, and things like that. So I might want to go down there. Okay, go to the mess hall. Is this door sealed? 6, yes. Ah, crap. Maybe I shouldn't answer these questions. That's what happens when you ask questions. Okay, that makes sense. That too is sealed on this side. So why are people sealing themselves in? This is weird. But why is this open? Well, doesn't make sense. I guess I could try to go through the air duct again or downstairs. Well, I don't know. There's really nothing for me to do downstairs. Do you want to head downstairs, or do you want to go to the infirmary where you were heading towards before? Yeah, I'm going to go to the infirmary. So I think he's going to open this up and climb back in. So now. So last time he heard a noise. I wonder if there's any noises on this side. Yes, there's a noise. Some kind of... there's a cat in here again. Or a space monkey. Like Gleek. This is bizarre. Why are there critters in here? Why are there giant rats? Maybe space rats are in here. Yeah, here's to the infirmary. I better get out of here. It opens and climbs down into the scene of, I don't know, let's check it out. Let's check out what kind of thing is going on in here. Let's get our book. Let's check the event. 10. Again, no event. Okay. Slow crawl. This is a very slow movie. Just like watching him walk around and things like that. So he gets out, and here's the infirmary. Wouldn't make sense that they have the infirmary welded shut. So I think the infirmary's probably open. Doesn't make any sense to leave it closed, I don't think. So he heads in. All right. It's gonna get crazy, like taking this book out all the time, but why not? It's fun. because I have no idea where this is going. All right, event check, 7. Okay, there you go. Roll for 1 danger event and 1 danger, and the danger level goes up 1. So our danger level is now at 1. Don't forget. So now, that makes sense, right? He goes to the infirmary. Like, what evil thing do we see? So 2d6 plus 1, the danger level. Or do I roll the danger level first? No, roll and then it's plus 1. So it's 0 right now. So it goes up after I roll. All right, what do we get? We get 7. Or, well, let's just do 4, 3. I always choose left to right. So we'll do 43. I should probably bring this up. I don't know. Is that better? I don't know. 43. Machine. Okay. And event detail. Oh, there's a whole bunch of them. Okay, so roll on all of them. 32. Or no, now I read the number. 5. Machine. Minor malfunction. Okay. There's a minor malfunction. Okay. Why is there a minor malfunction? Who knows? So he's in the infirmary. Gets in here. And he's like, minor malfunction. What's malfunctioning? I think that, I'm going to say this is like the auto dock here. Looks like it. And I think the auto dock is like busted open. And like maybe the equipment is all kind of like sparking. You know, that kind of weird sparking noise or something like that. So he goes over there, he sees that, like, what the hell? He kind of gets in here, he's like, what the hell happened here? And he looks inside this thing, and he sees blood. Blood pouring from here. Now, that's a good question, friends. Is there a body in there? No. Very low no. Extreme no. And one is like, no, there's nothing here. What? But there's just like blood in the auto dock, and the thing's busted open. That doesn't make any sense. What the hell's going on here? Why is there blood in the auto dock? That doesn't make any sense. Why didn't they follow procedure 392? After use of auto dock, you must decontaminate. Wait a minute. Yes, it's all coming back to me. There must be some kind of combat medic or something. I have this medical gear, and I have this little briefcase thing here on my little figure. So obviously, I'm a combat doctor of some kind. Yes. I was in the field previously. Why was I there, and why am I on this ship? I don't know. Very well. Maybe I can access some medical records here. So he's gonna go over to the medical records and look it up. So let us try. He's gonna have to use his wits and comtech. So he's got a 3 in wits and a comtech of 1. So we get to roll 4 dice. Oh, 1 success. All right. So he just pulls up the auto dock, and he's gonna try to find out what happened. Like, what? All right, he just looks at it real quick. He's like, pulls up the report. Last patient, Bundy. Bundy was brought after a medical pod failure. They were stabilizing the patient, and everything looked okay. Suddenly there was a spike in vital signs, increased blood pressure, and something happened. The machine went offline. It couldn't get readings. What caused it? Why is there blood in there, and what caused the machine to fail? There's no other reports after this. Go back? Can I look at other records? Are there other records in here? I don't know. This machine is faulty. I wonder if he can find more records, or he might have to look more. Let's just see. 3. No, there's no more records. I think maybe it just is like in a frozen state after this machine went faulty. I think it kind of did something, and maybe he can't get any more information. Like the records are locked. I guess he could try to reboot the system or something and try to get some information. We can do a comtech roll. No, nothing. All right. It looks like this terminal is damaged. Maybe something is tripping it, and it's just kind of stuck on this screen, and he can't go any further. That's no help. So he's gonna check the medical area, see what else he can get, if anything else is working in the station. Blood. Wait. I think now he's smarter. Wait a minute. If there's blood over there, are there any other traces of blood in this room? No. Why is it just limited to the auto dock? Maybe they tried to do surgery, so everything is in there, but what else happened? I don't know. Maybe he died. Maybe they threw him in a body bag and just launched him into deep space as you do. So there's not a lot in here. Maybe I'll just check myself. Lay down. And I'll just kind of wheel this over here, and I'm gonna check my vitals. This is strange. I haven't checked anything. Does it work? It might affect this whole area. 3. No, doesn't work. Well, that's not very good. What's wrong with the should be online. Maybe I can just fix it. Maybe I can fix it. I'm not gonna push yet. Pushing. That's push when you need it. I'm gonna roll my Comtech and fix it. Oh, look, I can do that. All right. Yeah, this is easy enough. Oh, it's just unplugged. I just plug it back in. Easy. Whoa, dancing. All right, no problem. I'm gonna get back up here. I'm gonna try to... That's easy enough. It's just... I don't think a roll's needed to just do a cursory scan. He's gonna go through his... Check out all his readouts. Look normal. Blood pressure, everything. There doesn't seem to be anything wrong with him. So he can't figure out why he was stuck in there. It might have just been faulty equipment. So it looks like he doesn't see anything. Yeah, so... All right, well, I appear to be fine, so it must have been the machine itself. All right, but, you know, maybe I can get over here to the general computer and try to figure out where this place, like a map or something. I think that's easy enough to get through there. No, and he doesn't. Maybe there's just no map. There's no map file in here. He's like... Okay, well... I'm gonna have to find Mother, and I'm gonna have to find a way to get myself situated on this ship. And I think if I get to Mother, I can find out what is going on around here. Something definitely strange is going on. So alright, he knows that he can't go that way. So, he's gonna go that way. It points towards, I guess, the bridge and the mess. So, he's gonna head towards there. Maybe someone's on the bridge or in the mess who can answer what's going on. Let me see. All right. So he's going to go through the mess hall. Or not to the mess hall. He's going to head towards the mess or the bridge. So he goes in here. And now that my danger level every area... Sure, why not? Because I don't know exactly what is going to go on in here. So we can roll the danger matrix again. Yeah, that way. All right. See. Blam! And it's up 1, so 10. Nothing. Okay, that makes sense. Hallway seems to be clear. Oh, nothing is going on, so he has... Yes, it's becoming clear. I think I have a little idea. Let's see, is this door welded shut? 5, no. Okay, that doesn't make sense. So he's gonna get through here. Let's see, is there anything, again, going on? You know the table, let's just throw it out over here. So it's 10, 11. Opportunity event, 295. There's an opportunity. 66. 45. Shortcut or safer path. Okay, well, it seems to be safer. Well, that might tell him which way to go. Okay, which way seems to be safer? Well, I guess they're both safer, right? I can't imagine why one's more safe than the other. So I guess it's both safe. This is a safe area. That's why it's not welded shut. I guess that makes sense. So where does he want to head? He sees 2 signs. Sees the mess and the bridge. Oh, you know what? He's going to go for the bridge. That just makes sense that he is going to go towards the bridge. And we're going to move this down here. Ignore that. So he's going here. It's a safe path. He gets up here, and I think he's able to get on here. And he opens the bridge expecting something, anything. Does he find anything? Is anyone here? Or signs of somebody? Are the lights even on? That's too many questions. I guess the lights are still on. What's going on with the bridge? 3. Yes, no one is here. That makes sense. Heads in here. He's like, sees the readouts kind of just glowing. I think the first thing he notices is, yeah, look at this. He's out in space. He's not in dry dock. He's like, what the heck? Am I on a ghost ship? This sucks. Not again. No. So what is going on? What is going on? I gotta find out what's going on. Why is there no one here? The readouts, does it say anything? I don't know. So I guess that's where we're gonna end today. We've gotten to the bridge. And oh, over there! It's the way to Mother. And we know that Mother has the answer. She knows everything. So I think without even thinking, he's like, I gotta go talk to Mother. I hope I have clearance. So, and that's where we're gonna end today, as our buddy Jeffries panics a bit because there's nothing on the bridge. Oh, and that's right. Sorry, right before I go, yeah, I think he's gonna have to make a panic roll. And that's one of the fun things in Alien is the panic mechanic. I think he's just, he's gonna be stressed out. He's got a 0 stress level right now. I don't think he's gonna go into panic yet. He's just like, what the shit? Okay, so D6, yellow D6 for his stress, right? So D6 plus a stress level of 0 minus his resolve of 4. So he should keep it together. 5 minus his resolve of 4. So 5 plus his stress level of 0 minus his resolve of 4. That's a 1. So right now he's jumpy. It's like, fuck, why am I jumpy? I don't know, but he's like, shit, there's no one here. Oh, what the hell is going on? I don't know, but it's got me jumpy. Was that a ghost? What was that? I heard a sound. So that means he gets this jumpy card. So when I push a skill roll, I gain +2 stress instead of +1. I haven't pushed anything, but he's jumpy. I think he's hearing sounds now because he's all alone. He just hears like maybe, sounds going off. Like a sound just went off right in his head and just, what the fuck was that? Ah, shit. Okay, so he's like, well, I'm not scared. I'm not scared at all. I'm gonna go talk to Mother. And now we can end this episode. Until next time, when we meet again, Pocket Punch! Later.